What's up, everybody? It's your boy Brandon Blakeney, aka Brandon Lee TV, back at it again with another banger. Now, welcome back to the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Kick back, relax, and come take a ride with me. So, over the weekend, Baylor legend, current Phoenix Mercury center Brittney Griner got her jersey retired with her college alma mater at Baylor, and it was well deserved, and some feel like it was overdue. Now, it was awesome to see. Obviously, it meant a lot to her. She was super emotional, and you just had to love seeing her so happy, the joy while she was taking it all in. It was an awesome ceremony, but some are noticing there were a couple of her former coaches there, but one was blatantly missing and really didn't say too much on the matter. But before we get into all that, make sure you hit that subscribe button for all the latest and the greatest and join our memberships. We got that exclusive content coming daily, weekly, whenever you need it. Now, let's get into it.
You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
Baylor's head coach Collen has been very outspoken about the jersey retirement of Brittney Griner and honoring her and paying homage to the players that laid the foundation for this program.
Ever since I've been here, not just supported BG the human, BG the Baylor athlete, BG and her legacy and what she did at Baylor. I think there's times to stay in your lane, and times to, I coached in the most progressive league in the world. Like, there's not a league like the WNBA in terms of the line being blurred between politics and sports. And I'm super proud of the time I spent in the league and what that league stands for. Do I worry about it? Only from the perspective that I want BG to feel loved by the Baylor community. Plain, simple, period, exclamation point. What someone says behind a computer about who she is or how she dresses or what her hair looks like or, wants to talk about one sin versus another. Like, I'm not getting into that. I'm about Brittney Griner, the human, Brittney Griner, the amazing student athlete that played here at Baylor, that was 40-0, that won conference championships, that won a national championship, that was National Player of the Year, that was National Defensive Player of the Year. That's who we're honoring, So to me, I can't put my head in the sand and not think that there's a lot of people that have a lot of opinions on her, but most of them don't know her. I don't think I've ever, since I've been here, not just supported BG the human, BG the Baylor athlete, BG and her legacy.
Ooh, seeing that 42 in the Raptors hits different, man. And we know she had her claim to fame at Baylor, man. Griner won a natty in 2012 with under head coach Kim Mulkey, and she was an absolute stud for the Baylor Bears and had one of the best careers of any college player in the history of the game. While at Baylor, Griner won the 2012 national championship. She was the Final Four most outstanding player that year, won AP Player of the Year, the Honda Sports Award, and she was a two-time Wade Trophy Player of the Year winner in 2012 and 2013. She was a first-team All-American twice in 2011 and 2012, a second-team All-American in 2010, a three-time Big 12 Player of the Year from 2011 to 2013. She won the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, and obviously she came in with a lot of high praise, being a McDonald's All-American and a High School Player of the Year in 2009. Since then, she's continued her dominance in the WNBA since being drafted number 1 overall by the Phoenix Mercury. She won a title with them in 2014. She's a 9-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champion, 8-time WNBA blocks leader, 2-time peak performer. She's made 3 All-WNBA first teams, 3 All-WNBA second teams. She's won the WNBA Defensive Player of the Year twice and been on the WNBA All-Defensive first team on 3 separate occasions as well. And that's not to mention her winning 3 titles overseas in Russia and 4 in the EuroLeague. Now, of course, there was a lot of speculation because she got caught trying to smuggle those marijuana pens coming back from Russia to the United States. She was detained for almost a year and came back, and, there was a lot of people that had a lot of different opinions about it. One person that really didn't speak about it was Coach Kim Mulkey, and, it's been noted that she really didn't come to bat for Brittney Griner when her former player needed her the most, and she hasn't really addressed Griner's situation while she's been back in the WNBA, and she also wasn't someone, while she was the coach at Baylor, that pushed for Brittney Griner's jersey to be retired. It just seemed like she was not interested. It was also just kind of weird that she wasn't in attendance for the game. LSU was in town. They were in College Station, which is 90 minutes away, to play Texas A&M, which is going down tonight. So 90 minutes away, and she did not even bother to attend the ceremony, man. And it's kind of weird because just noticing from the crowd, New York Liberty head coach Sandy Brodello, who coached BG for a while with the Phoenix Mercury, was in attendance and had the jersey on. And her high school coach was in attendance as well. The only thing Coach Kim Mulkey has really come out and said is, it's awesome, when she was asked about it in a press conference. That's awesome. I bet it'll be a great environment. Man, I know a curve when I see one. That's that, oh, where are you in my city? Man, have a good time. Let me know how it is type vibe. Like, man, that's cold. That's cold. And I'm sure Coach Mulkey has her reasons. But it's just kind of odd, when you win a championship under a coach and they're still alive and present and healthy enough to be at the ceremony. Typically, they're at the ceremony, and her being 90 minutes away in College Station when her team didn't have a game is pretty nuts. Now, I know LSU is closing out SEC play, looking to continue to build on their momentum, build on that chemistry, finish the season strong, heading into SEC tournament play, where they're arguably, we know they're going to match up with South Carolina for that tournament championship. So, yeah, she does have other priorities and a lot of other things on her plate. Could she have made it, though? I think so, man. It's just crazy that she did not, come out for it. And since taking over at Baylor, man, Coach Collen has done a really good job of just paying homage to former players. Now, Coach Kim Mulkey did go to other ceremonies from that 2012 team of players that, had their ceremonies while she was the head coach at Baylor. So, maybe a little different, but, the one that she didn't go to was BG's. But she did speak on it, like we said, made her comments known. But it is just a little weird, man. And it was such a dope ceremony, but it's like, Coach Kim Mulkey has been known for her comments shaking things up, being very opinionated on the COVID-19 virus and other things like that. And she's also seems like a coach that champions her other players, man, and keeps those connections strong. Like we said, she did go to a couple other of BG's teammates' retirement ceremonies while the head coach at Baylor, and, made no kind of push to get BG's jerseys up in the Raptors. It took, the new head coach to get that done. So I'm just kind of feeling like, dang, that's crazy that she really didn't pull up. Didn't really say much about it other than, hey, it'll probably be a dope atmosphere. I'm sure it'll be fun for her. Y'all holla at me at the next one. Like, it was just crazy, man. But, BG been through a lot of adversity. She came back into the United States and continued balling. The Phoenix Mercury did not have a good year, but, hey, Brittney Griner did her thing this season, and people were kind of worried that she might have lost a step. But shout out to her getting her flowers. For me, I'm big on that, giving people their flowers while they're still here and able to accept them. I think that's major, and I think this was well-deserved, long overdue, and, the Baylor family felt the same way.
I'm not even sure I had expectations. I know that sounds strange. I just wanted to have a feeling. I just wanted there to be a... I sent a text to Mac and Dr. Livingstone yesterday and thanked them for supporting this weekend, and I thanked them for leading with love, because that's all I wanted. All I wanted was Brittney to feel loved by our team, by our university, by our community. And so it was emotional. It was emotional to see her tears. It was emotional to see her smiles yesterday. Whether this is healing or whatever, I just think she's a part of our family, and I'm so grateful that we were able to get this done, and I'm so thankful to all the people that helped make that happen.
And of course, Griner had some words of encouragement for this year's team as well, as having a heck of a season in their own right.
Person shine, y'all all shine. That's one thing I always was big on. I don't care who shoot that ball. I shoot it, you shoot it. I have 0 shots. If we win, we all win.
Yeah, man, it's just dope seeing a player that's overcome so much adversity. And I'm not making excuses for it. Like, she broke a crime and she did the time. But, it was a very mixed reception whenever she came back to the United States. People straddling the fence on both sides. So, it's just interesting. But I just wanted to point that out. It's news. We got to talk about it. Some people might feel some type of way about it. But I wanted to bring some notice to it. Do my due diligence as a journalist to just speak about it. Just odd, that Kim Mulkey definitely could have made the trip and chose not to. And I'm sure she has her reasons. I have no idea what she's thinking on the matter. I'm sure, she has her legitimate reasons. And it could just be, hey, she ain't supporting it. She ain't want to be there. But it would have been big. That would have been major if she would have pulled up. And I'm sure BG would have been excited to see her former coach. Seeing these two reunited, reliving those glory days that they accomplished at Baylor. BG helped launch Kim Mulkey, into the legend, to the GOAT she is now. And, obviously BG benefited from playing under Coach Mulkey at the college level, and has had a sensational career at the collegiate and the professional level. So they both benefited each other. And, maybe there will be some type of reconciliations, maybe they will be able to get together, hash it out, and, embrace each other while they're both still able to, But y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments, man. Holler at your boy. Is this an overreaction? Are y'all taking notice? Why do y'all think Coach Kim Mulkey wasn't at the ceremony? Y'all holler at me in the comments. Let me know. That's a wrap for us. For all the latest and the greatest, I am Brandon Blakeney, a.k.a. Brandon Lee TV. Until next time, hey, we out.